Good everybody, man. So obviously I haven't really been doing any content, you know what I'm saying? Cause, like I said, it was, my son's birthday today. So I was just running around, doing last minute things. But anyways, man, I did catch I did catch the Giants and the Panthers. And obviously that game was just, you know, one of those games. The Giants single-handedly beat down the Panthers 24-3. And now everybody's saying, "Oh, the Giants are back. Oh, the Giants are this. The Giants are that." Like, to be honest with y'all, we was never back in the first place. Okay, we can only beat the teams that's in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So we handled business against the Panthers at home. I think this was our first home win in Neons. You know what I'm saying? The Giants did what they had to do. They had to win, and obviously the Giants can't even tank right, because now I'm not saying that the Giants are going to tank. I'm not saying the Giants are tanking. But they started off the season kind of slow, like always. Had they not won those two games against the Panthers and the Saints, we would have been 0-6 right now. No, let me see, 0-4, 0-5. Yeah, we would have been 0-6 right now. That's how bad teams tank. See, the Lions right now, they're tanking. They probably have the number one pick in the draft. But we can't tank right. So we're gonna finish the season 12. No, we're gonna finish the season 4-12. There are some winnable games. The Dolphins. We could probably beat the Eagles twice, or we could probably split that game. And then the teams that we are going to lose to is obviously the Bears. I could see us winning against the Bears. I should say. I forgot to mention the Bears. But it is what it is at the end of the day, man. I'm not here to, sugarcoat things. I'm not here to say, oh, the Giants are back because they're not. And the the opportunities are going to come. The Giants are not that team to be tanking. They should never tank. They should just get the great. They should just get a decent draft pick and get the best out of that draft pick. You know what I'm saying? The Giants should never be in a rebuilding mode. The Giants should never be one of those franchises that has to tank. But that's what happens when you don't meet high expectations. That's what happens when you, as a whole, have to know, okay, Eli Manning we should have already been gotten Eli Manning's replacement. That right there showed that the organization didn't know what they were doing because they went through Kyle Oletta, they went through Joe Webb, they went through Ryan Nassib. You know what I'm saying? Like they went through a whole bunch of backups. You know what I'm saying? Nothing worked. So the Giants should have already established you know a rookie behind Eli. So when Eli Manning retires, we don't have to, be the Washington football team, the Washington. Well, I'm not going to call them that because they have their quarterback. But in recent years, that's what the Washington football team or the Redskins have been doing over the years. Same thing with the Browns. Same thing with the Jets. Quarterbacks, 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 quarterbacks. Can't get them right. Had RG3. You had Johnny Manziel. You had Sam Darnold. Those guys didn't flame out. Those guys didn't last. So now we are really getting into the heat of the battle because now that we got our quarterback, we can't keep them upright. So, like, we can draft offensive linemen, but it's not going to happen overnight. That's why I always say, offensive lineman is the hardest position to get down. Out of all the positions, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, it might probably take them, a couple of days or a couple of plays to get ready, but they're gonna go. As soon as they get it down pat, they're gonna go. That's not the same with an offensive lineman. You know, like if you can't get the offensive lineman right, you pretty much F. And that's what the Giants are there right now. Like if you look at across the league, the Seahawks have a bad line, the Colts have a bad line, but they have quarterbacks and they have playmakers around that quarterback. So, it is what it is. But no, we are not back. We're far from back. If you look at our last two games before the bye, we faced two teams. Actually, obviously the Chiefs are in third place right now in their division, and the Oakland Raiders is first in their division. While we should be third too, because I believe the Eagles got spanked. So we should move in by third. We should move into third. And the Eagles should have been in last place. We should be in third place, Eagles last, Washington second, Dallas first. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, like I don't get Giants fans. Like I'm not gonna come on here and say, oh, the Giants blew out the Panthers. Yes, we're back. No, we're not. We got two games that we have very two good opponents coming up. Like we all know, yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the Kansas City Chiefs finally wake up. If this is the game that they finally wake up and score 50 on us, I can see Patrick Mahomes waking the hell up. I really can. I can see Patrick Mahomes saying, you know what, we're facing a depleted Giants team, that came off a huge dominated win. I can literally see Patrick Mahomes waking the hell up and throwing like 5 touchdowns. 2 to Tyreek Hill, 1 to Travis Kelce, and then 1 to Eric Hardman. And I can see whoever their running back is rushing for over like 1,000 yards, but 100 yards on the floor with 2 rushing touchdowns. And we could probably get blown out 14 or 13 to 53 or something like that, Like I'm telling you, those are the games. Monday night games are very tricky because you never know who's going to show up. You never know. Will the Chiefs continue to struggle, or will they finally wake up against us prime time? Now, obviously, Patrick Mahomes is hurt. He's questionable. So if he can't go, then if Patrick Mahomes cannot go for this game, then we have a shot at beating them. I'm not going to go out the limb and say we're going to blow them out like we did the Panthers. But if Patrick Mahomes cannot go in this game, we have him in the ropes. We have that game. But if he can't go, good night, Irene. And then after that, we got the Oakland Raiders, who's very good themselves. 5-1, first place in their division. So, and then on top of that, after the bye, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on another Monday night game. We'll probably lose that game. And then after that, we got the Eagles twice, the Bears, the Washington football team, the Dolphins. So we got a few winnable games, you know what I'm saying? But on hindsight, the Giants don't know how to tank right. The Giants don't know how to tank right. So, it is what it is. I congratulate them on the win. Like I said, this Giants team should not be tanking. This Giants team is too talented. And Now, Jabril Peppers is out for the year with a torn ACL. So, bodies dropping flies like everywhere. I think I don't know. I don't know. Kadarius Toney might be questionable for this game. They haven't ruled him out. I know Sterling Shepard's probably gonna be out for this game because I was looking at the injury reports and he's probably not gonna play. He didn't even practice all this week, so he might probably not even go. So the Giants right now are just playing with backups. You know, and that's why you should have at least 8 to 9 receivers in the depth chart. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You never know when stuff like this happens. I'm sorry, I'm just too dark. But, you just never know when stuff like this happens. I mean, you don't want it to happen, but, it's fortunate, but, the Giants are not back, I mean, like I said, I congratulate them on the win. Huge win, you know? But to say that we're back from what? Like we're 2-5. We're not 5-2. So at the end of the day, we're gonna have to suck it up and find a way to beat the Chiefs Monday, and then we have to turn it around and find a way to beat the very good Oakland Raiders team November 1st. So it's going to be one of those games. Anything can happen. But no, we're not back. We're not far from back. So like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.